Morning. Don't know where you are, but where I am. It's early. The world's still stretching. The coffee's hot. And the signals are already coming in. Let's take a look before the day starts making demands. This is Signal Check with Adrian North. It's Tuesday, May 26th, another pot brewing. Another batch of signals coming through while the rest of the world's still wiping sleep from its eyes. Let's see what landed overnight. 2 million devices. That's how many got swept up into something called the Kim Wolf botnet, a distributed denial of service operation that US and Canadian authorities just took down. They arrested a Canadian man who allegedly ran the whole thing, turning nearly 2 million machines worldwide into his personal attack army. The botnet could flood targets with junk traffic, knocking them offline on command. What's striking here isn't just the scale, it's the reminder that botnets like this are often run by individuals, not nation-states, one person, millions of compromised devices. And until last week, nobody knew his name. Meanwhile, developers woke up to a mess. A coordinated supply chain attack hit 3 of the biggest code repositories at once, NPM, PyPI, and Crates.io. The campaign's been dubbed Trapdoor. And it works like this. Attackers upload malicious packages that look legitimate. Developers install them thinking they're adding useful tools to their projects. But what they're really doing is handing over credentials. This wasn't some scattershot effort. It was synchronized across ecosystems, which means someone planned this carefully, and it worked if you're building software. Today's a good day to audit your dependencies. Verizon just dropped its 2026 data breach investigations report, and there's a shift worth noticing. For years, stolen credentials were the #1 way attackers got into systems. Not anymore. Vulnerability exploitation just jumped to the top spot, meaning attackers are increasingly finding unpatched flaws and walking right through the front door. Credentials are still a problem, obviously. But this tells us something about how the landscape's changing. Patching isn't optional. It's not something you get to when you have time. It's the thing standing between you and the next breach report with your name in it. And now for something completely different. This past weekend in Romania's Bucegi Mountains, a high-altitude ultramarathon called the Transylvania 100 turned into a full-on mountain rescue. Runners got caught in snow, ice, and brutal winds. More than a dozen were stranded or injured. It's a reminder that nature doesn't care about your training plan. You can be fit, prepared, determined, and still find yourself in trouble when the weather turns. Fortunately, rescue teams got everyone off the mountain, but it's one of those stories that makes you think twice before signing up for the next extreme endurance event in the Alps. On a lighter note, there's a book making the rounds called On Trails. It blends hiking, science, and history into this wandering meditation on why we follow paths, how trails form, and what it means to step off the grid for a while. It's the kind of thing you read and then immediately want to lace up your boots and disappear into the woods for a weekend. Screens off, mind clear, just you and the trail. If you've been feeling the weight of too many notifications lately, this one might be the nudge you need. And finally, Microsoft Copilot, specifically a new attack method researchers are calling Copilot Cowork. Turns out, attackers can trick the AI into exfiltrating files by framing requests in just the right way. The AI thinks it's helping, the user thinks it's working, and meanwhile, sensitive data walks right out the door. It's a perfect example of how AI assistants introduce new risks we're still figuring out how to manage. The tools are powerful, but they're also, in some ways, naively helpful, and that naivety can be exploited. That's Signal Check for today. Close the tabs, step outside. The day's waiting. We'll talk again next time.